Buckle up, Xeno fans, because the upcoming series Alien Earth might just crack open one of sci-fi's juiciest mystery eggs. And no, we're not talking about whether the facehugger is an affectionate pet or the world's worst party crasher. For over 40 years, fans have been obsessing over the unanswered questions left behind by Ridley Scott's Alien, a film that remains one of the best ways to guarantee you'll never sleep again. While later installments like Prometheus and Alien Covenant did their best to fill in some blanks, and raise a dozen new ones, Alien Earth might actually reveal what really went down with the Nostromo. But hey, before we crack this egg wide open, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, drop a like, comment your favorite xenomorph kill, and maybe even sign up for channel membership so I can keep fueling my unhealthy obsession with slime-dripping space horrors. Anyway, back to the video. So, Alien Earth is set to premiere on August 12th and promises to warp us back to the earliest days of the Alien timeline. Think of it as a prequel, but with less weird flute-playing engineers and more potential corporate backstabbing. Unlike Prometheus or Covenant, this series is grounded, literally, as it's set on Earth. But don't let that lull you into a false sense of security. Showrunner Noah Hawley has teased that Earth won't stay disconnected for long, hinting that this story could plug right into the horrifying events of the original Alien. Here's the spicy bit. Hawley revealed that at some point, Weyland-Yutani is going to divert the Nostromo to that planet. You know, the same detour that turned a perfectly normal space trucking job into a chest-bursting nightmare. Yeah, that one. This bombshell suggests that Alien Earth could finally settle one of the franchise's biggest debates. Did Weyland-Yutani knowingly serve up Ripley and her blue-collar space crew as facehugger snacks, or was it all a cosmic oopsie? We already know Alien Earth takes place 2 years before Alien in 2120. The first season might only cover a few intense days or weeks, probably featuring more corporate memos and ominous biohazard labs than you can shake a flamethrower at. But if the show gets multiple seasons, and come on, it better, it could slowly build up to the moment when Weyland-Yutani makes that fateful call, transforming the Nostromo's detour into a deliberate act of sci-fi sabotage. In the original Alien, the crew was forced to investigate a distress beacon on LV-426 under company policy. You know, the kind of policy that's written in fine print, buried under a pile of non-disclosure agreements and hazard pay forms no one actually reads. Up until now, it was never clear whether Weyland-Yutani knew they were sending the Nostromo into the jaws, or should I say, inner mouths of death. Hawley teased that Alien Earth could show us the other side of that phone call. Imagine finally seeing a boardroom where some executive gleefully sips their third espresso and decides to throw a handful of space truckers under the Xeno bus for profit. Deliciously evil, right? It's like corporate espionage meets horror, Succession in space with more acid blood. A reveal like this wouldn't just change the franchise lore, it would rewire how we see Alien entirely. Instead of a company stumbling upon a galaxy's worst pest problem by accident, Weyland-Yutani would be exposed as an organization so cold-hearted they make the Empire look like a non-profit bake sale. It adds a chilling layer of cynicism. Employees aren't just disposable, they're literal bait for profit. This series also opens the door to explore how Earth reacts to the xenomorph threat long before Ripley's alarm clock starts screaming in hypersleep. Will we see Black Ops Labs trying to weaponize facehuggers, underground bunker cults worshipping xenoembryos? Imagine the marketing slogans. New from Weyland-Yutani, your very own home defense alien. Okay, maybe not quite that far, but you get the idea. All of this means Alien Earth has the potential to reshape the entire franchise while feeding us a buffet of conspiracy, horror, and thrilling lore expansion. After 4 decades of speculation, it could finally deliver the truth we've been dying, literally, to know. So whether you're a die-hard xenomorph groupie, a Ripley stan, or just here for the corporate shenanigans, strap in. We might finally uncover the ultimate betrayal behind the Nostromo's ill-fated trip. Until then, stay frosty, keep your motion tracker handy, and remember, in space, no one can hear you scream. But they can definitely hear you debating this in the comment section. See you on August 12th. Engage flamethrowers.